to join an 8x8 video meeting. 8x8 is a phone and video conferencing software or platform, and so we're using their video conferencing capabilities. You'll receive an email from me in preparation for the upcoming meeting that will have two pieces of information. Uh, Another way to put it is two different ways you can join the meeting. The first is by video, you'll see via the link here, or it will say join the meeting by phone instead. And if you're on an iPhone or an Android, you just tap this and then it'll dial in the number and it'll put in the PIN for you automatically, or it may prompt you to do so, and then you'll be able to join by only audio. But most of the time you're going to want to join by video because it's a nicer experience. So I'm going to click this link, and when I do, one of two things will happen depending on what is set up on my computer. Now, for me, I have the 8x8 software installed on my Mac here. So when I click it, it's going to launch the actual application. That's the ideal way to do it, especially because we're going to be regularly using this platform, is just to download the software, install it, takes 2 seconds, and then you're in. But you also can launch it in your browser. So let's just first see what happens when I click it if I have the software installed. So my browser, it kind of flashed for a second, and then the application launches. And here I just don't have my camera open on my laptop. This is just a warning telling you what you need to do and telling you there's no microphone, all these different warnings. That's okay. And saying I could use my AirPods I'm recording on now. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we got all the warnings out of the way. So this interface is the same for either the web interface or here we're on the actual application running on the machine. So you can end the call here, microphone, video to enable or disable, chat over here. You can type. Sometimes it's helpful if someone's talking and you want to mention something. Raise your hand, present your screen if you want someone to see your computer screen or your phone. This turns, if there's multiple people, just into squares instead of seeing one person. You can copy the call information here. There's some more options buried in here, like the main one is to manage your video call quality. And that's the big deal there. You can see, you'll see a list of users that will be running down over here, and then you can see who's running the meeting, the name, and the runtime. And it really is that simple for the most part. You can hide people over here with this button or bring them back in that way. Okay, so that's kind of the interface. Let's close the meeting. Okay, now when you come, if you just open the app for the first time, you can join a meeting this way, even if you're not logged in. You just click it, and you could put in the link for the meeting. Here it is. And then start, you could join that way. Or you can also, when you have the app, you can sign up, log in, and then you can make your own meetings. You can even make them without logging in. So just as an aside. Let's go look back, if you don't have the software installed, what it's like to run it in your browser. Okay, so let's say I clicked this link, but I didn't have the software installed on my computer. No big deal. This window would launch, and it would actually just launch immediately into the meeting in your browser as long as you have Google Chrome. And most people have Chrome. If you have Safari, it's going to prompt you to download the software, install it, and then you're good to go. But let's launch it in the web. And normally you're not going to have to do that. And then here we are. We're in the meeting. And look, it's the same exact interface as you see on the web app, and you're good to go. So those are kind of the main highlights to talk about. See if I'm missing anything else. You can download the app here. You can view any shortcuts and settings. This will let you control what your camera is, what microphone, how you want your audio output. You'll see a preview, mainly English language, your name that's being displayed, that kind of thing is all buried under there. Hope this helps. Take care.